boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials.
See, let me know when that bitch put it be broadcast.
It's broadcasting now.
Alright.
Alright, bro. Let's see something.
What's your name again on that bitch? T underscore?
I'm like that. I'm like that.
Say it again?
How many points you said you gonna beat him, bro? T underscore, I'm like that.
Oh, shit.
You real, T? Man, I ain't talking. That's like the, what's it called? The team select screen? Yeah. I'm sure that's right.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no loss.
You streamed 5 days ago. You don't put it to shit
Look at his
live.
profile. Look at his profile.
I put on the jets, the coast regret even letting them stand.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Next time be humble.
I got some.
Bro, listen to him, boo. I'm watching this shit in HD on my TV. This is 65 inch. This is a fucking game. Hey, how I take the messages off? Or how I see that thing?
What are you gonna do, bro?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 minus one Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard.
Little nigga out there slanging their house. Watching it. That's what they talking about. Oh, wow, that's what we have. I would just like you said he's slow. Little Fournette really spray on the bitch. I got Messiah. No, that big gonna get no 6'6". Cuz that little nigga, that little boom like a motherfucker. God, I used to pee outside. I used to get no fuck. I used to pee on the street for real. I was not trying to walk all the way back in the crib.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Here we go. Here we go. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make this a second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson, he's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Certainly drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
You get tired of game, quick
cat. Last one, that hurts. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Oh, no, T. He said 35
Did
to
I
7.
just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
Some free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now Mostert. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
What's up with this, He said put the perk down, yes sir.
This is Mostert. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away.
Some nigga that played in the NFL, he was like, they asked him, like, how'd y'all end up stopping the run? He was like, you ever played Madden? Dude was like, yeah. He was like, like, you know, when you put it on engage 8,
That'll be
like,
put
yeah,
in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
No, don't give him that. Man.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's unusual for the team that lost
get
it to get it
down.
back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get off the field, D. He's coming. We got cover.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
I'm gonna get it down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. Jackson now, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Jackson on first down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. With that matchup, the adjustment that was made, you have a blazing guy on a blazing guy, and defensively, he won that battle.
The closing speed is the key. When you have a guy that fast and he can close at the end of a play and knock it away, that's a big deal, and we just saw him do it right there.
That's 17,000 low.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Nick Bosa drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
Oh, they got new backpacks now?
Yeah, those big bags.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
That nigga so lit.
Okay, school, man. He teed.
Thanks.
Let's go.
That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Here we go. Like 80. 57. Mike, 57. Yeah. 2.
Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin unable to haul it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We got 4.
My nigga starving, man, playing no
Garoppolo looks to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they ended up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all.
That's like every program is having lead superstar.
Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On third down, Jackson.
Come with a fucking ball.
He goes down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
You play Mutt, everybody got this shit.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm going to need twos in this book. Oh,
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Bro, give me my pick.
I think he got that, yes. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I know that's what I took that shit in the 5 minutes later, my stomach's like aching from that.
2nd down and goal. Jackson, this is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle in the final seconds of the first half as the Ravens push further out in front. No surprise here, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's Mostert. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 46 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Jackson looking to throw on third. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Check 99. Check 99. Say. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Ready? 33. All day. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 37. Check 43. Check nickel.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown.
Boy, why?
Backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that takes us from second to third down.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup. Third and 6.
Oh, you score.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Looking to throw. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a fourth down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. That was a former Raven. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Fumble the fucking ball.
Will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down. Second and goal from inside the 5. Running right. This is Ingram. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Jackson. Anytime I have back at the 9-yard line. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up fourth down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
She did.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see the...
And for a third time tonight, he's
Really
intercepted.
giving this nigga everything. My nigga's dropping shit.
Marcus Peters.
Well,
Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Fumble the fucking ball.
What was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second.
From the 39, Jackson.
Intercepted.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by It's a 49 touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, great finish.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Jackson from the shotgun. Jackson.
Thank you. Come on, Timo. To the partner. Come on, Timo. Fuck, should have been there at this shit, man.
They return it to the house. And now Charles, the extra point, can give them the lead.
And they did it on defense. What a play.
Critical extra point up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
So, lay down, bro. Lost in a dead-ass hurt right now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore. On second down now, it's Ingram. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. 7 yards there and a first down. Jackson now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. Give him 3 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get the throw away. He's taken down. D Ford in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
Look, all the bullshit was going on the whole fucking
game. We win in this one, a dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach.
Bro, I ain't never seen a nigga sail so bad, bro. He just sold so bad.
No win if it's a possibility, whatever it is. They give a number to the head coach.
Bro, but think about it. You was running that bitch with Lamar and getting his ass punished, and the nigga wasn't fumbling all game.
So that'll just
about do it for Charles Davis. That nigga fumbled the first.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
I got you.
Ooh, you just sold. You had the game.
You scored on offense one time besides a field goal. I scored a touchdown, so same fucking situation going with you, nigga. You got a pick. You got a run. I broke a run. I want to play with them, but them niggas hold Melvin Gordon, bro.
It's a little baller though, whoever. I feel like this is who.
I fuck with the Seahawks.
I'm a baller though, whoever. I see fucking legs.
Niggas, I got Siri fucking Alexa. Excuse me. My little nigga turned. My little nigga teed, bro. Man. My little nigga be teed. Listen, fuck all that. I'm trying to get where the followers at, Jack.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over first.
God damn, Russell Wilson.
At their own 26-yard line.
Break that. 180. 54 Mike. I'm here all day. Mike 5-4, Mike. Hey, 5. Hey, 2 kill. Good.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there. A big one. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap for gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Double up 2.
First down, it's Gurley.
Still flex, still stepping.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
That man,
Nice run there, 9 yards.
studio to the track, trenches, hiding pounds. She got us so many reasons. Moving on, chasing money, take me under. Can't go dangerous, no meaning, tangled, so full active. Asian girls, anybody ready to dunk.
God damn!
Dirty Iana, ready to Kodak, bring them out, lost motives.
And that'll lead here to a third down.
I heard Dirty Iana, letter to Kodak, bring them out, lost motives. House arrest thing. And hiding pounds. I want to hear that Batman, that's what I want to hear for.
And that is incomplete.
I just hit it out with a stick like I'm playing pool.
Force that to the ground. And fourth down.
I want what's the one when that nigga was sitting in the car and that nigga was smoking that big, he was smoking in the motherfucker.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on fourth down.
I just hit a op with a stick like I'm playing pool.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jadavian
Pull up in that rug, I feel like Batman.
Yeah, Cap. That nigga be eating. That nigga be eating. Oh my mother.
First and 10 at their own 18.
You got a feature
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Oh, shit.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing.
Oh, Lord, thank you.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams.
I'm telling you to keep this bitch.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot in the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. There's Goff. Leaving the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, on to the football.
Nobody wants that nigga take
You think they y'all best decision?
Here's Goff.
First down
to his left. And that's incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
NBA today.
There are 9 NBA games on tap for today.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing that they're picking up the 1st down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there in that scramble.
That nigga Cardell Jones in that fucking XFL.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
Nigga MVP
Man, Cardell Jones. Urban Meyer said he has the strongest arm he's ever seen in his life.
His guys are on the board first here tonight.
XFL MVP chance. That's terrible.
Pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
Them niggas in the XFL, man, Lord, there's gonna be so many motherfuckers.
I wouldn't play.
Bro, niggas gonna be out there getting killed.
And you're exactly right. I'm gonna make a highlight film or two.
Nah, but we'll get up in the league. But hey, you be the #1 player in the XFL. I'm retiring. It's over with.
But some niggas is just, they want that. I gotta play. Like some niggas, they can't let that shit go, bro. Like just
set to begin their next
just
drive.
the aspirations of that shit. Some niggas just
can't. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that?
They gotta find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for him throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. That'll be caught by Cup. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Hey, look at that goal.
Throwing on third. Goff. There he goes left side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play.
I forgot that nigga still
punctuate something like that, partner.
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
That nigga numbers are so stupid.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is
You know that
away.
nigga Geno Smith, that nigga went like,
And this will not
I
be
think all the way
returnable.
until
It's
like
out of the back of the end zone
10th
for a
game of the season, that
touchback.
nigga had more touchdowns than incompletions.
It's tough.
That nigga was in that bitch eating that West Virginia, bro.
Dying shit.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Yes.
And typically those scripts go between 12
You can
and
literally
24,
type in
25 plays.
Tavon Austin, Oklahoma, and
Down
that
2
nigga shit
touchdowns
will...
early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get this. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop
Yeah, they
it.
had that little bitch.
So
everywhere.
Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The
He going
Rams
straight
now
in the
set
league,
up
though.
with
He
a
just
tough
been
one,
an
a 3rd
ass
and
team.
long.
Like,
He get the Giants.
Goff now
She's
to
the
throw.
bird. Man, he was
He's
probably
going
like
to let
with
this one
them
go
too.
deep.
yep.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They are going for it. Goff looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores, a 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Now it's Gurley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Big gap.
Pass ball in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. On first down, gone.
Just say the connection to your peer been lost. Your shit fuck up? Or was it mine? I don't know.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. You just from my millennials. I be murdering. I just have to let you know. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. You just from my millennials. I be murdering. I just have to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish. The story is if I let you tell it.
Pull up in that Rose, I felt like Batman. I think I'm James Brown on Elvis Hardy's Diamond Stairs. Big gap. I got all this money in my pants talking big stacks. When the OG spilling knowledge, better precious opening. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. I'ma put them on the moves. I just hit an eye with a stick like I'm playing pool. Okay, Trey, break all the rules. Nigga trying to buy the bucks. They go find this in my Glock. Pull up in that Rose, I feel like Batman. I think I'm James Brown or Elvis Hardy Diamond Stairs. Big gap. I got all this money in my pants talking big stacks. Push the shit back. I just hit an off with a stick like I'm playing fool.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Minnesota Vikings. Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out. 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40.
This bitch ran up to him. You sorry as hell.
Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 72 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Brady. This is White on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 13. They'll run it here. This is James White. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's taken down at the 43.
It's so hard to be a demon for years. That's why some people reign for so long. Bro, this nigga been a demon since he was fucking 14. Like, niggas will get on and then...
First down, here's Wayne.
Wayne was a demon. Wayne's been a demon for
a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Really 2 decades.
You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga
Nobody's been a demon for a minute. My nigga Herb been a demon for a minute.
Cause y'all forgot Herb did come in young. I forgot about that shit.
Herb been in the game since like 2012, bro.
On second down, they'll run with White, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche.
Niggas don't want to get paid or respect on cap.
5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
That nigga been a demon for a minute.
They go play action here on first down.
That nigga been a demon.
Breezy most definitely came in the game. 16.
Man.
Dancing, singing, rapping. Man, fuck Kiss that. You believe it, can run it. Man, that nigga had.
Y'all both ass. Nigga came that bitch like, excuse me, miss.
Man, I so forgot about that. That nigga had niggas pop locking their ass off, bro.
That nigga Chris Brown had hit after hit after hit after hit.
He'll have a first down.
He still kept, bro, that nigga had 48 songs and 30 of them bitches was hot.
Bro, that nigga had the most #1 songs
ever.
Out of any artist, that nigga's a demon.
And the thing is, niggas is really...
I knew he had the most #1 songs ever because when he first started, that nigga, boom, Run It was a hit. Excuse Me, Miss was a hit. Give Me Up was a hit. Say Goodbye was a hit. Then we dropped this bitch.
cap!
This was a hit.
Shot.
Every song he made was a hit.
Facts. That nigga was dropping banger after banger
Here are the
after
Vikings
banger.
now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
Tell me where you came.
Get around, look at this girl. Look at the eyes that look like you give boy little time and I'm on it, girl. That's right.
Hey, that nigga go out. Hey, that nigga was eating.
Send me on fire. I'm here trying to get you like better, girl. You ain't gotta act like you shy.
A toss to Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time.
That nigga Cap hit them nuts. I'm with you, Cap. Boom, that nigga Cap reneged. That nigga Cap singing his fucking heart out.
creates a crease for your runner.
Yeah, Cap. But y'all niggas are fucking funny.
Ain't no mistaken plan. I'm thinking you got me open and waiting there.
That nigga.
Chris Brown used to be that nigga, bro. I can say used to be.
Why you saying used to be like he's still not?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
And this was a hit.
Lawrence Guy in
This
there
was
for
a
the
hit.
sack on what will be the final play
This
of this
was a
first
hit.
quarter. These two teams
All hit. This was most definitely a hit.
Man. Bro, I don't care. That nigga changed the whole game when he came on that with that this Christmas. That this Christmas, bro. I listen to that bitch every Christmas. The mistletoe, I'm gonna let you know.
You better.
Pats at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
The thing is, bro, every single play, all the niggas on the same
Album, bro. Like, that nigga is really out here making classic after fucking classic.
Eager to get out there and put it on display.
Man, that nigga just hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. I'm like,
the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Cause this hit him first. You never seen the documentary, bro?
Tell me, boo. That was it, bro. Thing is, Rihanna had an interview with Oprah, but she made Chris Brown seem like a real diva, bro. Like he was just a bad person, and then everybody was bad, but like you said, there's always two sides to one story. Once Chris Brown got his, like Chris Brown admitted, he said, "Yeah, I hit it," and he said, "Yeah, it was wrong. I shouldn't have did it," but then he explained it. Then the bitch bit him. He ain't did nothing. She threw his phone out the window. He ain't did nothing. Then the nigga was driving and she took in her hands and grabbed that nigga balls and squeezed his balls when he was driving. At that point, that's a reaction.
That's a reaction, bro.
You reaction. You grab my balls, I'm bound to punch the fuck out you. That's just a fucking reaction at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Brandon, this is a
Like she was asking for it.
He should know better than to make a throw like
The thing that got
this. This is
me
definitely
was-
not his best
Bro,
ball.
she hit that nigga.
She said that wasn't, they both said it. That wasn't their first time to get into a fight. They said they fight all the time. That was not the first time. That was just the worst one.
They was just the one, and they was in a fucking Lamborghini. They was in public.
In a Lambo, driving, you gonna grab on me, do you wanna
A
die?
very solid gain on that play.
By the way, that nigga D-Ray made a great fucking point. He was like, bro, motherfucking 17, 18-year-olds argue and fight all the time. He was like, but shit changed when you in a fucking Lamborghini. He was like, that's the only fucking difference.
It'll be 3rd and 10 now. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Cap, don't man. Cap gonna have a nigga in this bitch dancing and shit.
That nigga hit after hit.
Speculated he's the MVP, coach of the
Harder
year.
than a mother boy. Baby, I can cut the summer off. I can take a bit on. I can take the summer off. Grinding it good. Grinding on enough. Getting it to get third. Little twist here. Running for a minute. Curry and the cash money. Young baby man, Junior. Just a president.
Chris Brown is in the building.
Young boy just turned 16 and I got 6 toes and hot bikes that I rock. Keep 3 and 4 CDs on my Rock and kitty just never seen it. That nigga, bro, that nigga was in, Cap. Come on, Cap.
For the Jacksonville Jaguars.
At 16, though.
16.
16, bro. That nigga at 16.
Bro, this nigga James White is running this motherfucker.
Bro, his first bar was the young boy just turned 16.
Just turned.
He just became 16.
Yes.
So he dropped all the other songs. Nigga was like 15.
That's what I'm saying,
Coming up
bro.
at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA
That nigga
Sports
Chris Brown is the closest thing to Michael Jackson since Michael Jackson.
now on first down.
The last nigga that was really dropping number one after number one was Michael Jackson. That was the last thing that was really doing that shit.
I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense on balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but
I'm done with Neo ever since I just saw a picture of that nigga had a beardless snapback on. I was done.
I never liked
that nigga had a beardless
snapback. Like
snapback.
an alien, bro. I never liked
down,
that.
a run from White. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the
Bro,
deck behind the line
Neo
of
top 5 ugliest
scrimmage.
niggas with his head off, bro. That nigga really like be hatfishing bitches.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
To chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
There's a friend of mine used to say they were moving and grooving for a while. But they couldn't get the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Cat, when you started getting into music and shit as far as like playing instruments and shit? When did you start playing instruments and shit?
At the 21-yard line.
When did I start playing instruments? I started playing the drum set when I was like 6 or 7.
Okay, yeah.
So hurry up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive
You already know what time it is.
It's a bit aggressive with the time it is.
Baby, when I get it, I'll never let go. Gonna take it slow.
That makes me want to push it.
We ain't gonna stop till 9 a.m. If you can't take it off, we'll be safe.
Getting in the field goal range and tying it. That's tempting.
Awfully
I ain't gonna lie to you, I most definitely put the bitch this song right here. Hey, bro. I broke a bitch back with this song.
On second
Alright, bro.
down, Cousins again. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to wind
Yeah,
up.
you supposed to knock a big carburetor loose to that bitch, Cap.
Cap,
you supposed to knock a big...
Completions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That nigga...
Girl, I drink you down. You're sipping on your body all night. I just wanna take your legs and wrap around. Girl, you're coming right now. Your heartbeat, girl. Swimming all in your seat.
This nigga reminiscing and shit.
Then he hit that bitch like this, though, T. Then he hit it. He said, I don't want to be a minute man. Baby, you're just like a storm raining on me. Girl, you're so good. Take it off, Chris. I'ma kiss you right.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
He said, let me find out this your pregame playlist.
Yeah, my pregame.
Not willing to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
For Purdue? Our grade school was Ohio State. That was my first home. My second
Brady
one.
now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good question.
Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Ohio State was my dream school from middle school all the way to high school until I got to senior year for real, and that shit all became realistic. A lot of shit changed. This is the first song my pregame was good.
Following the interception, Cousins going deep for Diggs. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Bring it up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
We got Patriots.
Me.
No, I don't think ain't going to there again.
They go play action. Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
What'd you work on, too?
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, it's White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now, Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 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 check. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Sanu. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. They'll run on first down. White. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with White. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Here's Brady to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. Little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by White. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Alpha. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40, Mike 40. 65, 65, 65.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
No, 66.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's White. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. It's caught. This is White. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Sherrill's on the return. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. On first down, it's White. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run on first down. White. Tackle made by Everson Griffin. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Brady gives this to White. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he is all the way up past the 25. They were looking for Johnson that time. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
I wasn't looking right. Let me take my ass. Man, let me take my ass in there so I can look at something.